What's up, everybody? Give me a moment. I need to turn on some things. I had some problems. I was going to go live sooner than later, but I had some serious issues with my computer. So I had to restart, and that was taking forever. And then it crashed. Like, it actually crashed on me. Hold on. All right, so it crashed on me, and I had to like wait for this whole process to restart. And I had big plans to do this live announcement of the participants for this big no Zoom call meeting where you guys could see the wheel spinning and everything, and it was going to be legit. But alas, that did not work out. So I did do a randomizer. I did it on my phone, and listen, y'all, you're just going to have to trust me. I'm not messing around. There's nothing untowards or otherwise sneaky going on. I just had to restart my computer, and it created problems, and I just didn't have time to set it up because, by gosh, it's my birthday, and I don't want to be messing around. But I can swear to you that the results were legit. And if you have a problem, you can take it up with Paul Atta, the head of Atta, Gleckler, and Perlman. And, file a lawsuit if you feel like maybe something isn't on the up and up here. Now, like I said, I would have loved to have done the old spinny Winnie Jimmy wheel. And, I couldn't do it. Just wasn't working this evening. But that's all right. Hopefully y'all can't see my special sheet of paper that I got here written down. But my goodness, Nancy, you're everywhere. Nancy, I feel like Nancy's a superhero. I really do. I feel like Nautical Nurse Nancy is like a supercomputer that can like tune in everywhere all at once. It's crazy. Glad to have you, Nautical Nurse Nancy. As a matter of fact, it reminds me, I meant to ask you this the other day, Nancy, but did you enjoy the ship show on Wednesday?
Hey, Bagat!
Oh, you must have. Okay, cool. I'm glad you could make it. It was fun to have you interacting with us.
Yes! Hey! Hi, you guys!
Wow, Nancy, you are shot out of a cannon this evening. I hope you're having a good evening. I know it's colder than the backside of a yak where you are, but, you guys know how to adapt. I'm sure you're all snuggled under a blanket with a big fire going, just enjoying some good family time.
Oh, man, we had such a great time in Cancun, so we're just remembering going on a vacation. It was good to go on a trip.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, yeah, we were talking about like sitting on the couch and having a good time, but okay, yeah. I know Cancun was amazing. I wish I could have gone with you, Nancy. We would have been floating around on flamingos, having some tequila drinks or something. But Nancy's like, hey, you guys, Nautical Nurse Nancy is lit, right, Paul?
Yes! Hey! Hi, you guys!
Oh, Nancy, we love you, girl. So anyway, I'll give it a few minutes. Maybe a few people want to join. I know it's a Friday night and there's other things going on. But I just wanted to pop in and let people know because I've been getting messages about who is going to be the participants in this hashtag no Zoom meeting that never happened. So this is why we're here. Rachel's Adventure says, come on, I need to win. Joe Flanagan says, hey, Nautical Nurse Nancy. Lindy Lou, I got my eye on you. Hello, Cruising for Food is in the house. Welcome. Amy Franzek says, nice interview with Tommy Casabona. Thank you, Amy. I want to say thank you to Tommy for sure. The man really made me feel comfortable last night when we did this interview. I was nervous, I'm not going to lie. And it's funny because I remember when Tommy was a guest on our show, he was telling me, like, I'm nervous. I'm not sure how I feel about this, but it's kind of weird to, I feel tense. I feel tight. And that's kind of how I felt last night. I also feel like I could fix something here. Let me just bring myself up just a little bit. There, I feel like I'm like way down here. That's probably a little better. Look at how I'm like magic, right? But Tommy was the ultimate host, and the rapport between him and I was so perfect, I feel like. Now, I was a little disappointed with the audio quality, but in typical ship show fashion, I figured out. Elevate yourself, says Nancy. I figured out why I sounded so crappy on the live stream, and you know what it was, and I love it. It's so typical of me. It was this. So the whole time I was sitting there talking to Tommy Casabona, my other Doodle's microphone was on. So what Tommy was getting was a double feed from. You're exactly right, Paul. It was York. Tommy was getting a double feed from me and York's microphone. On top of that, we were doing it through Zoom, and for some reason there was like there was a weird thing going on where the audio just wasn't too good regardless of what we were doing. But that's right, Paul. Especially when Doodles isn't here. It is always Doodles' fault. But Paul, I'm thinking about you, buddy. I see what's going on, and I know you're in quarantine, so you're not, 100% affected by what's going on. But for those of you who don't know, Paul Atta's in Fiji, and blame Doodles or the early mower guy. Good call, Nancy. Paul Atta's in Fiji, where there's a huge cyclone or monsoon. I can't remember what he titled it, but the whole town is flooded. And it's like the poor guy dealt with all this stuff in Australia once he finally got there, travel delays getting there in the first place, and then now he finally makes it to his final destination, and here he is dealing with all of this crazy rain and flooding and just, I don't know, Paul. I feel for you, but then again, someday soon you're going to be living the dream and sharing that dream with us on the ship show. So I'm just hoping for the best for you in the present. So thoughts and prayers to you, my friend. Let's see. But yeah, again, Tommy Casabona, thank you for doing the great interview with me. If you haven't checked out Tommy, please check out the Always Be Booked podcast. The man has a way with words. He can string a phrase together that just, he knows how to say what you're thinking just without even thinking about it. The man was so easy to talk to, and I was nervous, but I really didn't have to think because he just made it so easy for me last night. I listened to his whole podcast today, and he had a lot of things to say about, some of the bad news that we've seen on the cruising front lately, and he just knows. He has a way of putting it in perspective from every man or woman's point of view that I really admire. So if you missed it, yeah, the Rooster was on the Always Be Booked podcast today. You could check it out if you go to our Facebook group. It's a link there. Or you can just go to where you get your podcast and look for the Always Be Booked podcast. It would be the most recent one. So yeah. Liz says, hold on to your pale sausage, Atta. Anthony Simone says, happy birthday, John. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. Never let go. Never let go. How's the store holding up, Paul? Is it flooded? Well, Leanne, that's a good question. I wonder if Paul knows. So Leanne Francisconi, otherwise known as Francisconi, is in the house. I'm kind of waiting to see if is Sharon at Sea here, or are they otherwise engaged, if you know what I'm saying. Tonight is the big announcement where we talk about the no Zoom meeting that may or may not be happening, but is totally happening tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, I think. Tonight's the announcement. I know I announced yesterday where Sharon at Sea had it in their group for weeks, but you know how we roll here. And I swear to y'all, for those of you who may be coming in late, this was a random draw that I planned on drawing live, but when my computer crashed and then had to restart, it was already 9:20, and I'm like, you know what? I got a message from Leanne Francisconi. She's like, John, the chat is on fire. What are you doing? Let's do this. Kidding. But she did say that. So I was able to get the results and write them down for you, and trust me, it's legit. Trevor Begockler's here. Amy Franzak is here. Sharon at Sea is probably eating their Texas Roadhouse. That's true. I forgot. Yes, I knew that already, Amy. Good point. It's movie night at Sharon at Sea Travel, and they're watching a movie with Matthew. And I'm pretty sure they're watching Harry Potter, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, Riding with Larry, thank you for the happy birthday wishes. So I feel like, without further ado, what's up, Blaine? Thanks. I feel without further ado, well, I'm sorry, Rachel, it's a random draw, so don't cry. This is every month, so you always have a chance. I just want to be honest with you. Don't cry. It's a random draw, so I want it to be fair for everyone. But here we go. I'm going to announce the very first participant on the ship show side of things. Now, I don't know if they're here, but we'll find out, or hopefully we can get the message out. The first participant that we drew on the random draw was Vanna V. Leonard. Vanna V. Leonard. Pauletta says they're watching Porky's Revenge. They're watching they're watching Christmas with the Cranks again. Yes, Liz says they're watching Weird Science. All winners will be vetted by security, says Pauletta. Yes. These winners came sealed in sealed envelopes from Gleckler, Perlman, and Ada. So you can rest assured that this is on the up and up, y'all. Congrats, Vanna B, says Amy Franzak. Congratulations. All right, all winners have to say, hold on, John, is today. What? All winners have to say, hold on, is John today. Hold on, John, is today. Leanne, take that one back to the drawing board, soup it up a little bit, send it right back into the internets for me, would you? Riding with Larry says, good movie, Paul. The original Porky's is the best. Someone posted about Porky's the other day and said, you know, if you don't know what this is, that's how old you are. And I'm like, I don't know what this is. I really didn't. And they had to explain it to me. I think it was Christopher Brown. But, yeah. Is somebody asking how old I am? Liz, how dare you? How dare you ask a man how old he is? That's like me asking what size underwear someone wears. You don't do that. 48. You knew that because you gave Kelly the business for the 40 candle. Yes, I am 48. Thank you. Thank you. That's how many people are watching right now. How about that? That is great. Well played. He is 69, of course. Not yet, Trevor. I'm just kidding. In another year, he gets his discount card. That's right, Paul. How do you sign up for Zoom? Oh, boy. Linda Cusiak. It's a good thing. I'll explain it to you later, but you go to Zoom and you follow the instructions to sign up. It's It's actually pretty simple. Go to zoom.com, log in, and then download the app. One of the things that's required for you to be a participant in the meeting itself is for you to have Zoom installed and at least a very basic understanding in how to use it. Otherwise, the Zoom meeting itself will be a complete disaster, not just for you, but for everyone else. So, Linda Cusiak, reach out to me through Messenger. If you need some help with that, I'll be happy to help you. That way, if your name gets drawn, you can do it without any problems. But you'll definitely need to install and sign in to Zoom. So go to zoom.com, figure that out. You'll be better off for it. What did I miss? Garrett Labelson's, my parents told me I couldn't watch Porky since I'm Jewish. Oh my gosh. I'm not, I wish I had a button for that, but somebody get some crackers for that one. I have Zoom. How do you get on the list for the drawing? Linda, there's a post in the Facebook group, the Ship Show Facebook group, right at the top. If you want to join, you comment there. That's how you get entered, and that's what's being announced this evening, Linda. You go to the Ship Show Facebook group. At the very top of the page is a post where you say, hey, I'm interested in being involved in the No Zoom, and every month we'll draw 3 people, and Sharon at Sea will draw 3 people. And if you get drawn, there you go. Linda's got it figured out. Okay, good. Here we go. Was on Zoom today, says Riding with Larry. Yes. Okay, good. All right, so the first announcement was Vonna Fee Leonard. Y'all ready for the second? I think y'all are. I want to be on Jamie's Zoom. You know, Liz, somebody needs to, I wish I had a whip sound effect. Somebody needs to get her. This is unacceptable, Liz. How dare you? Moderator for the Ship Show wanting to be on the Sharon at Sea Zoom. It's a Zoom together with JB and myself. It doesn't matter who's one you won from. Matter of fact, I'm just going to shut it down. Just kidding. Yes, Liz, I know. Jamie's got a better Zoom than I do. All right. Grass isn't always greener, Liz. Right, Paul? Right? I think Liz just lost her rents. I think Liz was speaking in double entendre, if you ask me. She said, I want to be on Jamie's Zoom. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong there. Rachel's Adventures, Sharon at Sea announced theirs yesterday. So, but like I said, Rachel, there'll be a drawing every month, so you'll have a chance to sign up at Sharon at Sea's group and the Ship Show group every month if you'd like to. But it wouldn't be fair if we didn't do it random. That's all I know. So, getting ready to announce the next winner. I will always take John's Zoom any day. We could all fit on Jamie's Zoom, says Pauletta. Oh boy. The next winner, drum roll please. Mr. Joe DiMaggio. Just kidding. I think he's still here. He was here. If he left, I'm going to be mad. Oh gosh, please. He's still here. Joe Flanagan. Mr. Joe Flanagan. Oh gosh. That's right. I said Joe Flanagan. Congratulations, Mr. Joe. Joe Flanagan. Sorry. Joe Flanagan. Okay, all right. I'm sorry. I'm just messing around with this silly button. Congratulations to you, Mr. Joe. You are the next contestant on the No Zoom Zoom meeting. He says, hey, people are saying congrats, Joe. Everybody's saying, Bagak. Lindy Lou, congrats. What wonders Joe has won. Hang on, buddy. Yes, I'd like to be on Kathy Ireland's Zoom, but you know, says B. Jeff B. Will York be on these Zooms? or can I request him? Well, Rachel, you can't request anyone, I guess, per se, if that's what you're asking for. But I can't guarantee that York will be there. Saturday nights are a pretty busy evening for York. York actually has a lot of things going on, whereas I'm just kind of always here saying. But Rachel, that's a good question. Sometimes maybe York will be there, but maybe other times he won't. I lost Pepito. Oh no. Pepito said, you know what? I'm taking my message away and I'm leaving, which is fine. I understand. Kimbo's cruising. I'm with you, Trevor. You know, it's funny, Kimbo's cruising. You commented in the no Zoom meeting thing, but as I understood it, you didn't want to be entered. It was almost as if you commented by mistake. Correct me if I'm wrong there. But I remember when I was typing all the names into the wheel, you said something to the effect of, yeah, we're just joking, TX Pepito. You said something to the effect of, oh, I did this by mistake or something. Maybe I misread it. But if you did want to be included, I would ask that you go back to that post and put your name in there so that, like, actually, maybe I misunderstood, but the vibe I got was no Zoom for me. Let's see. For the right amount of money, I can make anyone appear on a Zoom, says Paul Atta. That's, you know what? I believe that, Paul. I believe that. You're a fixer. You're a facilitator. And that is why we have you on retainer here. Ship show. All right. I don't think we need to beat around the bush here, right? I mean, we might as well just get to it. So we've already announced Bonavie Leonard. We've already announced Joe Flanagan. And now it's time for us to announce the third and final winner. Winner. I don't know if I like that word, because are you really a winner if you're on the live or the Zoom call? I don't know if that's the appropriate word. How about the third and final ship show participant in the no Zoom meeting with the ShareNet Sea Travel crew. She drank some snake venom liquor, says Nautical Nurse Nancy. Yes, I remember that night. That was an epic night on Zoom. And you fed a snake, I believe, or there was a snake brought out, or a frog or something. I don't know what it was. There was some kind of either amphibian or reptile, because I was drinking a bunch of Buffalo Trace, which, by the way, I got a bottle of for my birthday from my wife, which was perfect timing because I ran out the other day and neither of the liquor stores had it. But she found it at Sam's Club, which I found fascinating because I've been to Sam's Club a bunch of times and never seen it there, but she found me some. So that's right. It was a snake and a frog. So I was right. Yes, Nancy says we have odd pets. That's right. I feel like having lots of pets reduces stress. Today, Matt Allen from Fantastic Cruising posted a video of their lizard eating blueberries. And I can tell you, Kelly was fascinated. She could sit there and watch a lizard eat a blueberry all day long. But if I'm like, hey, honey, come look at this little B-roll segment I did. She's like, yeah, okay. Got any pictures of like a marmoset eating like an acorn or something? I'd rather watch that. Don't mind. Just kidding. Kelly, I love you. I think she's in bed. All right. Here we go. I know y'all are sitting on pins and needles and I'm just squirreling around. I didn't really expect to go live this evening, but something prompted me to do so. And I felt inclined to go live for this announcement. So the third and final participant in the no Zoom meeting. Why am I playing this music? There's better music to play. How about this? The third participant in the in tomorrow night's Zoom meeting is none other, and this is someone you may know, someone you may love, someone who has dated a lot of girls, Mr. Kevin Brubaker. Boom, 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 boom. Kevin Brubaker is the third and final no Zoom call participant. Congratulations to Vonna V. Leonard, Joe Flanagan, and Kevin Brubaker. Would you just look at that? It's going to be an epic evening. We're going to talk about everything. Is Kevin even here? Kevin's probably hanging out with his little granddaughter. Somebody let Kevin know. Send him a message. Get him in here. I think the coop has the power to get the broob into the live stream. Did I just call him the broob? I think so. Let's see if we can get Kevin into the live stream. Amy Elke says this will be a good time. Don't worry, I'm going to be recording this. People don't realize I'm going to record this, and we are going to milk it for all it's worth. You could trust me on that. Wasn't it Kevin's birthday the other day? I think so. Oh, good. Thanks, Rachel. I appreciate you telling him. Oh, look, everybody's like, okay, well, I didn't make it. I'm out. I don't blame you. It's Friday night, and it's time to party. But I appreciate you guys joining me, excuse me, while I made this quick announcement. I didn't have a whole lot to do, and I just wanted to come in and talk to my coop. Let them know. Winter's fur. I hate that word. I'm not leaving until Kevin Brubaker comes in here, though. I'm going to give it like 2 more minutes and see if I can get him in here. Can't to watch Cool Bean. Oh, can't wait to watch. Yes, it'll be fun. Oh, Kevin's gone. Okay. I was bored too, Rachel. There was nothing else on. All right, guys. I appreciate you joining. It's been a fun time just kind of cutting it up on my birthday. So we've announced it. I will post it in the Facebook group for everyone to see. And everyone let Kevin know. Everyone send... Yes, you're right, Paul. Kevin's knocking it out. Everybody send a message to Kevin. Just blow up his phone so that he wakes up or gets done and turns his phone on and sees what's going on. Vonna V, so glad that you're excited. We'll see you tomorrow. More information to follow here on the Ship Show Facebook group. I'll make sure to post that so that everyone knows what to do. If you've got questions, please don't hesitate to send me a private message, and I'll walk you through the process if you guys need to know how to do it. So that won't be a problem at all. Just reach out to me. Liz says she'll be at the Kennedy Space Center, which I think is pretty freaking cool. But yeah, Vonna V or Joe Flanagan, if you got any questions and you're wondering how to do it, or I don't know what you know or what you don't know, but if you got any questions, feel free, reach out to me on Facebook Messenger and I will walk you through that process. It's super easy. You just got to have a phone. Your internet connection has to be reasonable. And really, that's about it. And you got to be excited. Maybe grab yourself your favorite drink. It doesn't have to be a cocktail or an alcoholic beverage, but be ready and we'll chat it up for a good hour, I'll bet. Maybe more. Jamie and I, when we get to yakking it up, it can become a quite long-winded situation. Paul Addis says I messaged him via Pornhub, so he knows. Ah, good call. When's the next one? I missed the sign up. TX Pepito, you can sign up right now. There's a post at the top of the Ship Show Facebook group to sign up. And every last Saturday of the month, we're going to do this, at least for the foreseeable future. Vonna V's a Zoomer for work, so she's all good. All right. Got Gigablast internet all set. I love that. Gigablast? Holy crap. Can I get some Gigablast? That's what I need. Maybe then I won't have to worry about all the ship showiness that goes on. Joe Flanagan says, I'm good with Zoom, almost 20 years in IT. All right. So no worries. No worries. I'm excited to actually put faces to the names of these people that I've seen for so long, whether it's in our group or Sharon at Sea. Liz says, I'm a Zoomer. All right. Chris Goose says, bonjour. Ready to Zoom. Hopefully we'll get you in there soon, Chris, because I'm very anxious to talk to you. And I know that Rachel was really excited to get chosen. And, there's always next month. It's going to be a fun thing, I think, especially if you guys, can think of any good questions or, you have any kind of theme you want to talk about. I think that'll make it very interesting and easy to talk with one another. So anyway, y'all, thanks for joining. I won't keep you. Get back to your regularly scheduled program. I think I'm going to go back and watch the 4th episode of WandaVision again today, because every episode requires at least 2. If you don't know what WandaVision is, I feel sorry for you, because WandaVision, it has to be one of the greatest television shows to ever hit the airwaves since I can recall, especially if you're, is that a hard gigablast, says Pauletta, especially if you're familiar with the Marvel Universe and Avengers and everything. This WandaVision show has completely captivated my soul. It's the best show ever. Anyway, thank you, Joe Flanagan. Thank you, everyone, for joining. May the force be with you. Be nice to each other online. Don't be buttheads. And how do I get out of here? I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Okay. Wait a minute. I forgot. I can do this. You guys.
Shit Show. I'm tired of hanging around. We can need a night out on the town, but I'm sick of all the fellas out trying to cock like it never stops. Already feeling like it's a waste of time, but you're standing there alone. I can't help myself, cause it looks like you're thinking about leaving. Gotta conjure up a perfect little plan and convince you to stay tonight. We're gonna do